I wouldn't say they hate you. It's just they're.
Hey, revenge sex is the best sex.
I don't know if it's revenge or just
Makeup?
dislike.
Makeup sex?
Aversion? Aversive sex?
Is that a thing?
I mean, there are, what are they called now? The elven ogres.
Oh wow.
What are they called? Kason, help me. They're in
I'm-
Baldur's Gate 3.
I am so salty I don't have that game
I
yet.
don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
The elven ogre people. They're green. They
I
were
know.
in the
I know.
cutscene with the
Oh, the Gith Yankee.
Gith Yankee. Right? They're elven ogres, right? Or orcs, I mean?
No, not even. They're a
What are-
whole different thing.
Oh.
The Gith Yankee aren't even from this world.
Huh.
There's a whole section in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes if you're interested.
No. I was trying to make the argument for sex between aversive races.
So,
Woo!
long
Whoops.
story short on the Gith Yankee.
Dang it.
The Gith Yankee were one of the slave races to the Mind Flayers, and they
Good old
rebelled.
mind flayers.
And it is like their
Number one on the most terrifying monster list.
yeah.
They are
It is
my
like-
favorite monster.
It is like the Gith Yankees' purpose in life to hunt down and kill Mind Flayers. That's their thing. It's like a Gith Yankee's worth is measured in how many Mind Flayer tentacles they've cut off. Maybe not
Wow.
quite that specific, but that's their thing.
I don't like Gith Yankee.
Um,
I'm
they're
pro Mind
also
Slayer.
assholes. So
Well, I mean, I'm pro Mind Slayer, so ask kind. I have a god in my descent into Avernus that prefers to take on the form of a giant Mind Flayer.
oh wow.
Wow.
I bought him a set of D&D minis at Walmart just because one of them is a little mind flayer.
I'm impressed.
They are very cool bad guys. I like them.
Every time you guys
Some-
say that race's name, the whatever they are, it
Illithid?
sounds like the first half of it sounds like you're starting to have a stroke. The kick 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 kick.
Yankee.
I hate the kick 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 kick.
So
Porky the pig.
there's actually two different factions of
Yep.
Exactly. Sorry.
there's the
Kate.
ones called there's the ones called the Yankee, and there's another whole different group called the Githzerai. And the Githzerai are warrior monks in a way. They're more peaceful than the other guys.
Huh.
Yeah, the whole thing with the Gith, both sides of it is crazy. It's a whole lot to get into. On top of the fact that the Gith Yankee
like,
ride
where the
freaking
fuck
red
is your
dragons
safe room?
because they deal with Tiamat, so you know.
Kick 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 kick.
Yep, you fuck.
Lip 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 lip.
So Kai
My god, my
said,
pictures are absolutely full of just Lorelei and fucking nothing.
Kai said,
hold on. He just said he needs a few, so we'll see
few
when he gets
minutes, few hours, few
there.
days.
A few.
Well, we got time. Kylie, share with the class.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm posting in the NSFW chat my new avatar.
Excellent.
I'm emailing you. I've come to the conclusion that I make hot avatars.
Oof,
Definitely.
I will be the judge of that.
I like it.
Where's the cucumber? Oh wait, it's hiding.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if that was related or if that was a completely different thought.
In the
Hmm.
NSFW channel, it's the post right above it.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what kind of meal I'm gonna make. And then it's in an ass.
Is that my cucumber?
It's deep undercover.
See, that would be the perfect revenge for me for like pissing off some type of roommate. This is why I'm glad I don't live with anybody, because if I were pissed at you, I would take a cucumber, use it, and then stick it back in the fucking vegetable bowl and wait for you to use it in a salad.
Oh God.
Remind me not to upset Kylie.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yes, you do.
If she can do, if she would do that, she would do anything.
Oh yeah.
Scared. Jesus. I think I'll break
Oh,
out my
well.
real dice since we're just sitting here. Be right back.
Oh no.
Sure.
I think the worst thing I did to one of my exes as a prank one morning is while he slept, I strapped fucking duct tape to his butt cheeks.
Well, that's just good old-fashioned fun.
Oh yeah, well, all the way down the crack.
Oh, God.
Like from the top of the crack to the gooch. That was like, that's just multiple layers of duct tape. He sat there for a good hour and a half.
How is Baldur's Gate going, by the way?
I have not played it again since over a month because I don't want to burn myself out on it on the early content. It is everything I can do to put it on the shelf and not play it.
I could probably post it here. So I made a dragon lady on IVU I think you guys would like. She's so pretty.
Awesome.
That makes me think of, you know, Kazin. Fucking crit roll. Damn it.
Which one?
Ashley's
Laura's
character?
Ashley. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Fuck. Yasha! There we go. I knew there's a Y and I knew there was SH.
Yes.
Shay, shy, shoy.
So, while we're just sitting here, does anybody have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything that you're going to talk about as far as where we are, where we've been, where we're going?
Not yet.
I have one question for Ryan.
Okay.
Was it good?
Hell yeah, Bella Branta. That chick rides griffins. You think she's not nuts in bed?
Probably not.
She's wild.
Yay.
It
I'm so
was
happy for
under a bush in the woods, though, so
Makes me wonder why the hell you weren't a bard.
in a refugee camp, I mean, not a lot of potential there.
It's about bards. And this is entirely up to Hind. I'm not going to tell him how to play his character, but as far as paladins or even clerics of Suni, the goddess of love, it is not uncommon for people to not cross-dress, to multi-class.
To cross-dress into bard.
Actually, that's not uncommon either, to be honest, but to multi-class into bard.
See, I'm enjoying this so much, partially because it is a horny character that isn't a bard. Like, other people
true.
have sex too, guys.
That is true.
It's not about sex.
remember-
It's about the circumstances of the sex.
I can't remember what we did, but back in 3.5, me and David were sitting there playing together, and he was playing a Tabaxi rogue who had delved into the Book of Fantasy and had on his person a glass dildo that did something.
Does
And-
whoever you use it on, I presume.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here going, wonder if we can use it as a weapon. Just like,
Surprise!
You got
Sneak
beat with a glass
attack on that motherfucker is amazing.
The glass dildo of magic missiles.
magic
You
missiles,
evil.
and sneak attack.
Oh,
Add sneak attack to penetration.
Yeah.
oh, that's magical.
Piercing damage.
I put
Oh
it
God.
in. Roll initiative.
Yeah, and you have to roll in order to be like not get pregnant.
Where do you want to
Wow.
be? I want to be
It's a
flanking the monster. God damn it.
Wow.
Not again. You do this every time.
That's deep.
So Kylie, while we're waiting on Kalania,
Yeah.
what I had happen with Seraphima,
Mhm.
first I had her turn into a, what was it, a rat? Or not a rat, a rabbit?
Mhm.
Was that it? And
There
so that
was
they
a
could,
rabbit.
I think, I don't recall what she turned into, but she turned into some sort of animal being, a druid, used her wild shape. And so
Mhm.
that was able to have enough weight that they could fly on the griffins to find the refugee camp. And I had her hang out with the family.
Okay.
So while the others have been off
I would
to
probably just
rescue a
do that.
wizard, I'm sorry?
I said more than likely I would have done that anyway if I were
Yeah.
there.
That's what I figured made the most sense.
Yeah.
So anything that you would like to discuss, is like anything you might say to them or any questions you'd ask or anything like that, feel free.
Yeah.
Pretty much been with them the better part of a full day now at this point.
Yeah. Probably still feels unnatural. Like, why am I here?
Yeah.
There was also a goblin that we took prisoner.
There was a goblin.
Everybody else wanted to kill it, but I was like, no, it just doesn't seem right. And at least 5 times, 5 different people were like, why not? It's a goblin. I know it's a goddamn goblin! But then I got swallowed by a slime in the woods and it killed him. I had him tied to my pack.
Good.
No.
Cool.
Poor thing.
There were 2 great lines there. The first one was, I came out of the slime and I was like, oh shit! It's dead! And Drax is like, dude, why are you worried about it? It's a goblin. And I'm like, not anymore, it's not! Just a lump of flesh.
Oh.
And then Drax, afterward, I was telling him, you know, I wonder what his name was. I kept wanting to figure out a way to ask him what his name is. And Drax like, you could have just taken off its gag. And I'm like, nah, that seems stupid. And he's like, you know what's stupid? Tying up a goblin.
So I have seen that kind of thing play out more than once now.
Right.
Loki's character name escapes me at the moment. What was his name? What was his
Knack.
character's name? Knack. Knack just went into a goblin nest and just butchered baby goblins, like
Oh,
dozens
God.
of them.
The only good
Yeah.
goblin's a dead goblin.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Creed's character was standing there just like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Those are living beings. They
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Were living
I'm
beings.
making these goblins good. Good and dead.
But as far as the refugees go, there was a group that went missing that Todrin and Bart and Mortimer went and found. They are alive and fine. One of them had a snake bite, but that's okay. He's fine. Other than that, the only injuries amongst the about 100 refugees you guys are with right now, there's some scrapes, burns. It's all minor injuries though. It's nothing really serious. The snake bite was probably the most serious, but he happens to be a dwarf, and so not so intolerant of poison.
He was being a little bitch.
He was being a bit of a bitch, yeah.
baby back bitch.
Baby back bitch. Okay.
But as the group came into the Elven village, they're just streaming into this kind of an open area, and there's one of these elves that's standing up with a gemstone at the front of the group, and just looking over the entire group, and points out the two innkeepers who your character, I believe, would know. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm curious to know when and if those doppelgangers replaced actual people.
Okay, your character left Keldell 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.